Hi all you healthy humans, welcome to New Leaf Table TV. I'm your host, Chef E. Today we're making a salmon sushi bake. It's a great alternative if you are craving sushi and want a healthier home-cooked option. It's got delicious baked salmon, bone broth rice, and a variety of toppings. It's wholesome, delicious, and I know you're gonna love it. So for our ingredients, we have basmati rice, grass-fed butter, bone broth for our rice, of course salt and pepper, avocado mayo, whole fat cream cheese. So when using cream cheese or any kind of dairy, I definitely recommend whole milk. The fat content is gonna help with energy and mineral absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like D, E, and A. It's also going to have a higher protein content, and it's gonna have less preservatives and additives than a reduced fat version would. We also have cucumber that we're gonna top our bake with. We have our roasted seaweed snacks, of course, our pound of wild-caught salmon. We have green onions, avocado and lime, coconut aminos, and sesame oil. We also are using rice vinegar. I recommend getting unseasoned rice vinegar to avoid added sugars. So rice vinegar is going to help with digestion. It's also going to improve blood sugar regulation because it improves insulin sensitivity. We also have sriracha for a little spicy kick. And lastly, we have our furikake seasoning. It's a Japanese seasoning blend. It's a quick and convenient way to add umami flavor. It just consists of some spices, dried seaweed, and sesame seeds. So let's get started. So first off, go ahead and preheat your oven to a high broil. That's how we're gonna cook the salmon. Next, take a small saucepan and we're gonna add our rice. We soaked our rice overnight in a little bit of water and apple cider vinegar. That just helps with the digestion of the rice, and it also decreases the phytic acid within the rice. Totally optional, but if you want to do that, I would reduce your liquid content that I have in the recipe to a 1-to-1 ratio of rice to liquid. So I'm gonna add my rice to a small saucepan. And then I'm gonna add half a cup of bone broth. And then I'm going to add a tablespoon of grass-fed butter and then a pinch of Redmond real salt. Then I'm gonna turn my burner on high. And we wanna bring this to a boil. Once this is boiling, we're gonna reduce the heat to a simmer, cover, and let it sit for 15 minutes. While the rice is getting started, let's prepare our salmon. So I place my salmon on a baking dish with unbleached parchment paper. The unbleached parchment paper just helps with cleanup. So we're just gonna add salt and pepper to the top of our salmon. And then we're going to broil our salmon on high for 8 to 10 minutes until it's nice and flaky. You want about 10 minutes per inch of fish. Okay, our rice is boiling, so I am going to turn it down to a simmer. Simmer just means you only see a few little bubbles popping up. I'm going to cover it, set a timer for 15 minutes, and then once that's done, we'll just remove it from the heat and let it sit, and our rice will be ready to go. Okay, now our salmon is ready to go into the oven. While our rice and our salmon is cooking, let's cut up our green onions. So take about 2 stalks of green onion and chop off your ends and remove any wilty pieces. And just kind of chop off the top and then chop these up. This is gonna go into our salmon mixture with the cream cheese, so you want them kind of thin. Now I'm gonna throw away my ends. Next up, I'm gonna chop up my cucumber and my avocado to go as toppings. half a cucumber is plenty. I usually chop up the rest and save it for other dishes that I might cook during the week. We're also going to chop half of our lime. We're just going to squeeze this in so you can just cut it in half. And as well as our avocado. Just get that sliced, the seed removed, and you can just kind of slice it into slices, and we're going to add this on top at the very end. Everything's chopped, ready to go. Now let's get everything in our bowl, and then we can add the salmon once it comes out of the oven. So I'm going to use about a half a cup of cream cheese. Next, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of avocado mayo. We're going to add about a tablespoon of sriracha, or you can add as much as you like depending on your spice tolerance. Next, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of coconut aminos, a tablespoon and a half of sesame oil, and a tablespoon of rice vinegar. Next, we're going to add our chopped green onions. We're going to add our juice from 1 lime. And a sprinkle of our furikake seasoning. Okay, now it's time to get the salmon out of the oven. Now we're gonna add our salmon to our bowl with our cream cheese, coconut, aminos mixture. So I'm going to shred up my salmon with the skin actually on. So the salmon skin actually contains just as much vitamins and minerals as the actual fish, as well as when you prepare it with the skin on, it helps retain some of the oils and natural vitamins that is in the fish. We also like the flavor. A lot of times it adds a little bit of crispiness, but if you want to take it off, you can take it off either beforehand or right now and just add your salmon meat. All right, we're ready to add to our bowl. And then we'll give everything a good stir. Okay, now everything is stirred. Now give it a quick taste just to see if you want to add any additional seasonings. That's delicious. This is ready to go. Okay, next up, go ahead and preheat your oven to 450 degrees. We're just going to add everything to this baking dish and bake it one more time to let all the flavors meld together. Next, take an 8x8 baking dish. If you double this recipe, you would want to take a 9x12. Add your parchment paper, once again, just for easy cleanup, and our rice that is now done, and add it right to the bottom. And then add our salmon mixture on top. And then a little more furikake seasoning right on top. Okay, this is ready to go in the oven. Okay, our salmon is ready. Let's get it out of the oven and plate it up. Just get some of your salmon and rice bake and add it to a plate or a bowl. And then we're gonna top with some cucumbers, some avocado slices, a little bit more sriracha if you like it, a dash of furikake, and your seaweed snacks. Now you can crumble these on top, or you can kind of use them like a little burrito and just grab some of your bake and eat it like that. Okay, let's give it a taste. So good. The flavors come together so well. Salmon's nice and tender. It has a nice umami flavor. This is definitely a dish your family's gonna love. Thanks for watching New Leaf Table TV. Until we dine again, farewell, healthy humans. To subscribe to New Leaf Table's meal plan service with weekly meals and easy delivery through your existing Amazon Fresh membership, visit our website at newleaftable.com. And also, please hit the subscribe button to our YouTube channel. The fat content is going to help with mineral absorption. Half a cucumber is fine. I usually chop up the rest and save it for other things, other dishes. Save it for, I don't know, other things around the house. Okay, our salmon is ready. Let's get it out of the oven and get everything. Tried to burp. Thanks for watching New Leaf Table TV. Until we kind of. Hi, all you healthy humans. We have a special surprise from New Leaf Table for you today. Boop! We have a new addition to our New Leaf Table family, Mr. Raphael Gregory. He loves all the food we cook so far. And he is just oh so darn cute. So we wanted you to meet our most precious addition.